Hi, it's Mike in Taiwan here. I just want to talk about how some people in Taiwan, the foreigners, they would stay here and 5 to 10 years, maybe even 20 years, and they'll just stay weird. Or some of them they blend in. Some of them, like their Chinese is really good, and you'll see the Taiwanese people, they'll go and they'll talk to people. So basically, they'll say to the foreign person like, "Oh yeah, your Chinese is really good, right?" But I mean, and that's pros and cons, right? Because compared to what, right? They even say that to somebody who just says like, basic greetings in Mandarin Chinese and says thank you. But if you're kind of that type of person who likes a challenge and you speak English, then definitely Mandarin Chinese is a challenge for you. But not everybody does that though, right? Some people, they'll just do whatever they were doing 10 years ago or maybe 15 years ago, they're still doing it now. Whatever weird thing that it is. Maybe if it's, I don't know, taking pictures, hiking, doing some weird thing, something that basically gets them a lot of attention, right? And usually these people are like are loners. They'll just be by themselves like most of the time. Sometimes I'm a loner too, right? But I don't want to attract attention to myself. But the person that I'm talking about is somebody who is alone all the time, is an obvious foreigner, and then they just want to do something to attract attention, right? And they'll have people like kind of like come up to them sometimes because they're just really like outgoing. I don't know, maybe they're gonna use some weird costume or something for somebody to say like, "Oh, I like your weird costume," because like none of us like have the guts or something to wear something like that, right? And whatever it is to get attention, and maybe that attention was like really lacking in their home country, or maybe that's kind of the person that they are. I don't know. And the thing is that in Taiwan, people won't really say anything about that. They won't really they'll compliment you, right? But they won't really say anything bad about it, right? Like even if you try to speak a little bit of Chinese Mandarin, or if you even try to speak a little bit of Taiwan language, then they're going to be like, "Oh wow, that's so great," blah blah blah, right? So, and I think that probably people, they kind of get addicted to that over time, right? So they will it's kind of that dopamine hit that you get in your brain. You get like a little bit of like, "Oh wow, they like me," or they're talking about me, so that's why I need to keep going with this weird facade or whatever it is, and that's fine, right? But some people they don't do that, and Taiwan is like a really small place, so any type of if you're really good at something, say for example speaking Chinese Mandarin, I've seen like TV shows where there's a bunch of foreigners and they're like debating some different topics and whatnot. I don't have enough deep words in Chinese Mandarin to get on a show like that. Would I really want to go on that? I'm not really sure yet, but so it's weird that people will just like stay that way and just keep attention. And I don't know exactly what, for me, like why would I want to have some people's attention for such a long time, right? I don't know. And the thing is that you're going to be like leaving this place. I'd rather actually just travel to another place and then just have something else rather than just staying and doing the same thing over and over again, trying to get people's attentions, right? And some of these people, they're probably like living in a medium-sized town, probably not in Taipei, although there it does happen. But I think probably in Taipei's kind of like this weird place where they eventually they stop giving you the attention because kind of they don't care. I mean, unless it's like really like out of the ordinary. In that case, I don't know. But you're gonna start seeing, because it's the weather's getting hotter, so you're gonna start seeing these the short shorts and stuff like that coming out and whatever. So I guess all in all, if you don't want to change, then you don't have to change. That's probably the theme of Taiwan for foreigners. And if you want to get better, or reach out to more people and talk to them, then you're going to have to kind of acclimatize to their society. I keep telling this story all over and over again about how I went to this restaurant before and I was like trying to say things my way in order to order some food, and it just went this really bizarre turn because I just rage quit talking to that person, and then I just kind of like went on my way. But it's like the more and the more that you kind of rebel against this type of adapting to society, the more and the more that it's just going to time is just going to keep passing, and then you're just going to eventually become that weird foreign guy who everybody just secretly, they probably like mock in their mind, but in this person's mind, they probably feel like they're so popular. So some people, they never change. Foreigners, they'll just be the way that they are. So this is Mike here in Taiwan. I'll see you guys later. Bye.